The HQ-9 long-range anti-aircraft missile system is designed to destroy enemy aircraft, cruise missiles, and helicopters at all heights of their combat use, day and night in all weather conditions. HQ-9 is the most advanced example of the third generation of anti-aircraft missile defense systems of China and is characterized by high combat effectiveness in a complex jamming environment, including with a massive use by the enemy of various means of air attack. HQ-9, the first Chinese complex with the ability to intercept tactical ballistic missiles of the ground-to-ground class. In March 2009 at the Africa Aerospace and Defense Exhibition in Cape Town, South Africa, MEAC presented a variant of the FT-2000 complex, designed to destroy long-range radar reconnaissance aircraft and other radio-emitting targets. The missile complex FT-2000 is equipped with a passive radar homing head. The serial production of the FT-2000 complex has not yet been deployed due to the lack of orders from the PLA and foreign buyers. SAM Patriot is designed to cover large administrative and industrial centers, naval, and air bases from all existing means of air attack in the face of a strong electronic countermeasures of the enemy. The complex is capable of simultaneously detecting and identifying more than 100 air targets, continuously tracking 8 of them, preparing initial data for firing, launching and pointing up to 3 missiles for each target. The development of the complex was started in 1963 to replace the previous generation air defense systems. The first flight test of the rocket took place in February 1970, and on January 11, 1974. The missile was the first to carry out guidance maneuvers for commands coming from a ground-based radar. The complex was adopted by the U.S. Army in 1982. Anti-aircraft battery includes 4 to 8 launchers, PU, with 4 missiles on each. The battery is the smallest tactical and fire subunit, which can independently carry out a combat mission. Most often, the battery is used as part of the division. SAM Patriot has high combat capabilities, is in service with the United States and is seen as a promising complex for equipping the armed forces of other NATO countries. The effectiveness of the complex is achieved by building it on the basis of advanced circuit solutions, using modern materials and advanced technologies in systems and aggregates of air defense systems. SAMPT Complex, EUROSAM Land System, is designed for air defense of mechanized units and marching troops, as well as air defense of important stationary objects from a massive attack of a wide class of air targets, from tactical missiles, all types of aircraft to various unmanned aerial vehicles in all weather conditions, when the enemy uses various interference of high intensity. The developer and manufacturer of the complex is the European consortium EUROSAM. The consortium was formed in June 1989 by Aerospatiale, Alenia, and Thomson CSF to create and market the weapons of the FSAF family, Forward Surface-to-Air family of missile systems. EUROSAM acts as a system integrator of projects for the creation of sea and land variants of an air defense complex. The program for creating FSAF family complexes includes a number of innovations, namely, a modular system layout to achieve air transportability, minimizing the total number of complex elements, the novelty of the applied technological solutions to meet the specific operational qualities of the system, the possibility of modernizing the complex systems throughout the entire operation cycle, minimum maintenance of the equipment of the complex by combatants during its operation. All systems that are part of the FSAF family of systems consist of replaceable elements that satisfy the above requirements. David Sling, also formerly known as Magic Wand, is an Israeli defense military system developed jointly by Israeli defense contractor Rafael Advanced Defense Systems and U.S. defense contractor Raytheon, designed to intercept enemy aircraft, unmanned aerial vehicles, tactical ballistic missiles, medium and long-range missiles and cruise missiles launched at ranges from 40 kilometers, 24.85 miles, to 300 kilometers. 186.41 miles. David's sling is intended to replace the MIM-23 Hawk and MIM-104 Patriot in the Israeli arsenal. The Stürmer missile is designed to intercept a new generation of low-altitude tactical ballistic missiles, such as the Russian Iskander and the Chinese DF-15, using onboard dual CCD/IR shelters, to distinguish between the bait and the actual missile warhead, in addition to tracking by L-M2084 active electronically scanning an array of multi-mode radar. A multi-stage interceptor consists of a solid fuel booster rocket engine, followed by an asymmetric jamming vehicle with advanced steering gear for supermaneuverability during the jamming stage. The 3-pulse engine provides additional acceleration and maneuverability in the terminal phase. David's sling was commissioned in April 2017. The Sling of David is designed to strengthen the second level of Israel's theater of missile defense system. The name of David's sling comes from the biblical story of David and Goliath. This will form one level of Israel's future multi-tier missile defense system that Israel is developing, which will also include Arrow 2, Arrow 3, Iron Dome and Barracuda 8 and Iron Beam as early as 2020. S-400 Triumph, formerly known as S-300 PMU-3, is an anti-aircraft weapon system developed in the 1990s in Russia by the Almaz Central Design Bureau as a modernization of the S-300 family. It has been in service with the armed forces of the Russian Federation since 2007. The S-400 uses 4 missiles to fill its flight: very long range 40N6, 400 kilometers, long range 48N6, 250 kilometers, medium range 9M96E2, 120 km, and short range 9M96E, 40 kilometers. The S-400 was described by The Economist in 2017 as one of the best air defense systems currently made. One system containing up to 8 divisions can control up to 72 launchers, with a maximum of 384 missiles, including missiles with a range of less than 250 kilometers, 160 miles. Missiles are launched using a gas system from launch tubes up to 30 meters into the air before the rocket engine ignites, which increases the maximum and reduces the minimum ranges. In April 2015, a successful rocket test bomb was conducted on a target air at a distance of 400 kilometers, 250 miles. Telephones carrying a long-range 40N6 may only be able to hold 2 missiles instead of the typical 4 due to its larger size. Another test recorded a 9M96 missile using an active homing radar, reached an altitude of 56 kilometers. All missiles are equipped with a warhead aimed at the explosion, which increases the likelihood of complete destruction of targets. In 2016, Russian anti-aircraft missile troops received new guided missiles for the S-300 and S-400 air defense systems. Anti-aircraft missile system designed to destroy aircraft, cruise, and ballistic missiles. It can also be used against ground targets. The S-400 is capable of intercepting cruise missiles in a range of about 40 kilometers due to their low altitude paths. 96L6Y radar and equipment operate separately. 100 meters. Export version 96L6E2 have the ability to track a maximum of 100 targets. In mountainous areas, the system is resistant to false returns or clutter. Replaces radar for detecting low-level radar targets and conducting a sector radar survey. Omnidirectional for detecting all types of aircraft, including those with low observables, not against ballistic missiles. It can serve as a command post for the S-300, SA-20/20A/20B, or S-400 divisions. 96L6-1 of the S-400 and S-500. The maximum height for detecting the target is 100 kilometers and from all sides. You can use a special Tower 966AA14. Detection. Ability against cruise missiles and stealth. He serves as a command post for battalions. Phased array radar and multipath.